Um, oh. Oh, this is great. Here's a random smattering of 4 trainers standing in a stupid fashion. So, let me think. Do I have another story to tell? Let me just start fighting them. See what happens. No, I'm drawing a blank. Wow, wow. This is a good episode. No, it's been decent so far, I think. It's not my worst, definitely. So right now, I'm looking at my shelf that's in front of me, and I see the art book of Super Mario Maker. Because when Mario Maker came out, I bought the limited edition with a little art book that had, like, a few level designs from the original games and stuff like that. So that's really cool. And Mario Maker is honestly my favorite Wii U game, I think. Because in Mario Maker, if you're not aware, you're able to design your very own Super Mario levels. And I did a few. And I kind of advertised them on Reddit and GameFAQs. But I wasn't going crazy like, oh, please like this level and I will give you a like back or whatever. No. I would just post them on Reddit, be like, here, if you want to, check out my level. And eventually, I became pretty good and, well, not popular, but 1 or 2 of my levels kinda took off. Because 1 or 2 of my levels actually got featured by Nintendo. More specifically, Nintendo of Europe. So what Nintendo did was, when Mario Maker was at its peak of popularity, they did a little top 10 levels of the week or something like that. And I believe in the general Nintendo of Europe, I was actually featured in the top 10. I had a level called Choice Chambers, and in that level, it was a castle level, and you could take 1 of 4 paths. And all the 4 paths had a different gimmick to them. Like in one of them, you have to do it while being small Mario. In another one, you get a fire flower, kind of like that. And yeah, so I was really proud of that. And then later on, I think Nintendo of Italy featured one of my levels, which was cool. And eventually, I made a level called Super Mario Bros. 3 8-in-1. And as the name suggests, I took assets from 1 level per world from the original Super Mario Bros. 3, and I condensed those elements into 1 single level. And to this day, I am still proud of my work. It's probably the best level I've done. And I was so glad and so proud that Nintendo recognized that level and featured it on their website. So that was really cool. And also, on the official Mario Maker Reddit, they always had a few contests. Like, they did a series of contests which were like, make a level based around the P-Switch. They did that every week with different level elements. And I specifically remember the P-Switch one, because I designed a castle level, which was only designed with blocks that would turn into coins when a P-Switch would run out. So you always had to find an XP switch, step on it. It was kind of like a time trial level, you had to be fast. And that level, I didn't expect it at all, but that level won me a contest on Reddit. So, at one point, I was becoming a really good level maker, but eventually my interest kind of fizzled out, as is tradition with me in video games. So I got bored of it, the community kind of died down after a while, so it wasn't as fun anymore. But Mario Maker, still a great game, and I would love if they did either a remake or a new version on the Switch. Because obviously the Wii U kind of failed, there wasn't as big of a fan base. So if they did it again, if they did a Mario Maker again, I would buy it day one. And great, we're still not finished with the trainers. What else do I talk about? I could just talk about Azumarill. Azumarill is kind of a weird one, because when Generation 2 was first announced, there were rumors going around the internet back in the day, and the internet wasn't as big, so people could just post whatever, people would believe it. So they were like, oh, this is a new Pokemon from the next games. It was a picture of Meryl, and they actually called it Pika-Blue. And they were like, oh, this is a new evolution for Pikachu, it's Pika-Blue, and it's a water type, and it's so awesome, and yeah, it's not related to Pikachu at all. I don't know why people thought it was a new Pikachu kind of thing. I guess they were just trying to be hip or cool and starting a rumor, I don't know. And also what I remember was when Generation 2 just came out in Germany, my sister was playing it, and she was also reading about it online. And what she did was, she read online about a purple Drowsy. Like, if you think back, Drowsy is always yellow and brown. But she was like, no, I saw it in this magazine, there's a purple Drowsy, you have to believe me. And obviously, I didn't believe her, because why would there be a purple Drowsy? That doesn't make any sense. But, of course, nowadays, pretty much everybody knows. There we are, they are shiny Pokemon, just like Draco here. And, yeah, the purple Drowsy she saw was a shiny. I can't remember if it was in her game or just a magazine. I think it was just a magazine. And so, at some point I did believe her, and I made it a mission. I made it my mission to find this purple Drowsy. But I never found it. And in fact, I never found a shiny until Generation 5, when I was filling out my Pokédex. But I don't think I have that shiny anymore, unfortunately. Because the thing is, in Pokemon, I always prefer playing through the story rather than collecting. I don't really see where the fun is in collecting. Because the only thing you do then is, oh, you walk around the caves, you walk around the grass, you hope for a 3% encounter to show up, and you have to waste your time trying to catch legendaries. It's not that much fun in my mind than just playing the main games. I don't know, does anybody else feel that way? Let me know. But yeah, I know that a lot of people prefer the collecting because, you know, gotta catch them all and stuff. Not me. But even then in Black, I once filled out the decks as far as I could. I believe I told that story already, so I'm gonna shut up now. Well, okay, I'm not gonna shut up until the end of the video, but whatever. Feels good to be silent for a few seconds every now and then. When in doubt, imitate Pokemon cries badly. That is Gorbis, a Pokemon you don't see very often, because it has a rather obscure evolution method. What you have to do is, you have to trade Clamperl, while it's specifically holding the, some kind of scale. Well, I don't know what it's called. It's something Abyss, I think, but I never bothered with it. I never used a Gorbis or a Huntail. Is it Deep Sea Tooth? No, Deep Sea Tooth is Huntail. It's probably a Deep Sea Scale. So, and the thing is, you usually get Clamperl and or the items pretty late in the games. So, you're never gonna be able to use Huntail or Gorbis unless you breed one and trade it from a different game. So, I don't know what Game Freak were thinking when they designed that Pokemon. Probably nothing, as usual. And this is Croconaw. Croconaw I have very, very fond memories of. Not because I used one, but because of Vietnamese Crystal. But this is a story I don't really feel like getting into, because it has to do with, like, it involves private stuff, and I'd rather keep that away from the videos. Sorry if I made you curious, I apologize, but I'm not gonna say. And Hardhat, come on, you need one more fight. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I always hate water routes. Because usually I have a Pokemon that's weak to water, and I like to keep my Pokemon on the same level. But because I can't really use rock ground type against water trainers, my Hardhat is falling behind. And I hate that. Now, I know that Hardhat will get a good amount of use in the gym, and possibly the Pokemon Mansion as well. But it's still annoying. Like, I want to use it, come on. And now you use a Twister, a Dragon move. Really? I made it a point to do bait and switch. And you don't even use a water move, Seadra. You disappoint me. Go away. Actually, please stay around a bit, I like Seadra. But Kingdra, I like even more. Kingdra is another one of those weird trait evolutions. It's like you give Seadra the Dragon Scale, and you trade it, and you're happy, it evolves, whatever. But that's also a reason why I never get to use it. But I remember, I think I told the story already, when I was battling one of my best friends on a school trip, and I trained up my team of level 100s, I actually used a Kingdra. And he did not know how to handle his Kingdra. Because in generations 1 up to 5, Kingdra only has one weakness, Dragon. And Dragon in Generation 3 is not a common move type to have. Unless you specifically get like a Dragonite. Or, well, a Kingdra. Or Salamence. But, yeah, those Pokemon are not common at all. And not many Pokemon can learn moves of that type. I know that I think Charizard gets Dragon Claw. But then again, Charizard is weak against water moves. So, not that good. And honestly, I like how much usage I'm getting out of Thunder Punch. It's such an out-of-left-field move for Juice to learn, but very, very useful at the moment. And Crawdaunt. You are a Dark type, so, screw it, I'll stay in. Use Brick Break or something. And Crawdaunt has one of my favorite cries. It's like, it's so violent sounding, I don't know what it is. But Crawdaunt is a very good Pokemon. Not necessarily in Generation 3, but when dark moves can be physical, like Crunch or Night Slash, Crawdaunt becomes a beast. And yes, finally! This is the move I've been waiting for a long time. So you see how Brick Break has 75 strength? Not bad, but could be improved. Look at Sky Uppercut. 85. It's not that great of an improvement as I thought. I'm still gonna get it, but whatever. I thought Sky Uppercut was at least a 90. Oh well, I'll take an 85. It's still a boost in power. And Corphish. Trainer, what are you doing? Why are you using the stronger version first? I don't know what's up with these random trainers. And, oh my god, we're up to 35 minutes already? Jeez. Yeah. I guess it's Friday, it's the weekend, I can let this run a bit longer than usual, huh? What do you think? I don't really want to, honestly, because I've been rambling for like 10 minutes now. Quit it! No. No, let's fight again. Versus Seeker, go. Oh, I have the rod. Whatever. I swear, if I find a shiny now. No, okay, good. Good, I'm glad I didn't find a shiny. Okay, now what do we have? I think this is an ace trainer. So I can at least give Hardhat some more screen time. Let's see what you got. I'm gonna guess Altaria. For no reason. Let's see. Yeah, cool trainer Missy May. And Slackoth. Really? A Slackoth? Come on. This thing could be a Slacking by now. This is level 43. Like, when does Vigoroth evolve? Is it level 30? So, this thing is completely under-evolved. And she probably just caught it a minute ago. Oh well. Here's Vigoroth, as expected. This should also be a Slackoth. Or, Slacking, excuse me. Whatever. Should go down to an Earthquake. Please prove me right. Thank you for proving me right. What else do you got? There's the Slacking. Okay. Slacking is one of the strongest Pokemon, I think. But it also has a weird gimmick that's holding it back. So you see, it has the ability Truant. With... Oh my god. Are you kidding me? I did not know Slacking has counter. Wow. Oh my god. I just lost one of my key fighters. I lost my only rock type, I think. I lost Hardhat, the golem. Oh crap, what am I gonna do now? I'm at a loss for words. So, public service announcement. For everybody watching this. Slacking has counter. Don't use physical moves. What the hell? Oh my god, Hardhead, I'm so sorry. I don't know what to say. This trainer. Such an unassuming team. Killing one of my best fighters? Oh my god. Okay. Let me fly back to Fuchsia and regroup off screen because I'm gonna end the episode right here. What the hell was that? This is what happens when you don't pay attention, folks. Okay. I do have a decent amount of backups, but I will think about that off screen. For now, Hardhat, you have been my most reliable switch-in. You have been a defensive wall. And I cannot thank you enough for your contribution to this run. But I'm sorry. It had to end this way. And yeah. See you in the afterlife. Hardhat. Bye-bye.